What's up, handsome?
What's up, handsome?
What's up, handsome?
Who says that? What's up, guys? Welcome to Restaurant Punk on my dictionary.
That's great.
That's a good one. What's up, handsome? That's how you started?
What, was he talking to you or me?
Clearly you. Look what you're wearing.
Both of yous.
I just got back from work.
Yeah.
You guys had the fucking.
Let me guess. You were
guys had
doing
the day off.
dishes.
I was not doing dishes. I was supervising in the kitchen.
Nice.
Supervising.
What was her name? I like the training apron.
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
Welcome to Restaurant Punk.
What's up, guys?
Yanni, George, Matt, and Nico.
Matt
Boys-
Smith.
No. Oh, sorry.
Say it
Matt
again.
Smith
No, say it again.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yanni, George, Matt Smith, and Nico.
Perfect.
Boys' night out.
Boys' night out.
Bachelor party.
Let them hang out. Who's wearing underwear? No, nothing, guys. You guys kill me.
The only one.
What are we doing over here? Gives me some energy, some pizzazz. Boring.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I need
All right.
women in my life.
What do we got?
All right, cool. I got one good one. As restaurant owners and restaurateurs, where do we find time for ourselves?
What?
And our kids,
You're a funny guy.
I know.
He's a funny guy.
right?
It's
Your kids are older.
now.
Your kid is 5 months.
5 months, 20 pounds.
I have a 17-year-old fun-loving stepdaughter
Yes.
and a 5-year-old, and your kids are
20 and 17.
Yeah.
so we're newer into the game, and you guys are the old grandpas.
Thanks, George.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll take lead on this one.
Okay.
I've got an answer right off the bat. I think Nico will agree that there's a difference. You know, Matt Smith, your son Noah is 5 months old,
5 months.
and you know our sons are going past their teenage years. I think I hear a lot of Matt Smith in your position with a 5-month-old, or my brother with my nephew who's a year and a half. I think there's that thing that I have to be there for my kids. And when we talk about business owners, you know, what's enough? And I don't think that babies give a shit if you're there, if you're not.
No, they take a shit, but they don't give it.
They don't give a shit. They don't remember.
It gives so much.
Noah's 5 months. He's not going to remember.
True.
Your wife will remember. So that's
Yeah.
more painful.
But just to stop you there, man, it's about you being there for your kids and watching them grow from the babies on, because you're missing out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
but
like
some
4 or
people are
5 years
different.
old.
I
Some
mean,
people
when
are different. You miss out. You do miss
when
out.
Anthony was newborn, I was new into the game as a restaurateur, and I wasn't there as much because I was working all the time. But I was like, all right, cool. You won't remember. But now he's at the age where he's 4 and 5, where we're talking. We could play catch now. We like take golf balls. So it's funner now. Funner, is that a word? Funner.
Funner.
More
Yeah.
funner. Yeah, more fun.
Funner's a
Get
name,
fun
right?
all the
Yeah.
time.
Fact check. Fact check. On the scene. Fact check.
Dictionary.
No, I mean it's more fun now that he's 5 that we can do this. Where he was 5 months or a year, where it's like, all right, baby's crying, I have to go to work.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
put it all on your wife, right?
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
I
top of it. I'm
don't know,
sorry to
guys. This is
say.
a touchy subject for me.
I'm sorry to
Oh,
say.
it's not.
It's
I mean,
very touchy. I've lost a lot of years of my kids' lives being in the restaurant field. A lot. You have to make that sacrifice because you're doing it for them.
but you, we do all of us. We do everything for our kids, right?
Yeah.
That's a good point. So he just said he gave that up. Would you switch it around now and say, you know what? I wish I spent more time with my kids during those years and not be as successful now, because that's how I go through life. And I see a lot of, and you and I are super Greek. Sorry. You guys got a little Greek in you, right?
Come on, freak. Too easy.
But we
I
grew
get
up
that
with
Greek.
a lot.
We're freaks.
Yeah, you Greeks, we the freaks.
I just grew up with so many people, you know, growing up, and I just heard them say the same thing over and over again. Oh, you know, I should have bought this, or I should have done this, or I could have done this, you know, and I find that those are the people that spend, I'm sorry to say this, they spent the most time with their kids and their family. And
Really?
you have to make a choice. Yeah, you have to make a choice, Matt Smith. I'm sorry. I'm not pointing you
No,
out, but
you mentioned this before.
yeah, your
You
child is
can
the
have
youngest. I don't
2 or 3 things.
I don't really give a shit what Noah feels about you now. I give a shit when I think kids cost money.
They do.
When they graduate high school, they don't cost money now. They don't give a shit now. Okay.
Well, no, when they cost money, like no, I mean if they're like, say, my stepdaughter was dancing, that costs a lot of money.
Okay. All right.
I mean that's a different I mean, when they play sports, a little different now.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm speaking from a boy's point of
Yeah,
view
you
because
guys-
Nico has 2 boys. I have 2 boys. Matt Smith has a boy. You have a boy and a girl. So I apologize. I
Yeah, I mean,
don't know
it's-
what it's like to have a daughter, but I would compare.
It is.
I would compare dance to like ice
painful.
hockey. Ice hockey for
Yeah.
boys. All the equipment, the travel, and everything. I don't know. I just have
I'm
really
sorry.
strong feelings. Yeah,
Ice
go ahead.
hockey.
I don't know
down
hockey.
Here,
You know what I'm talking
we're down
about.
in Kamen County. You're gonna say, "Oh, ice hockey."
There's an ice hockey
We're from
rink.
Minnesota. We play ice hockey. No, we're in Kamen County. We play.
I think
roller
even
rink.
listen. I think even in Matt's situation, it's his first child. We went through the whole first child. I mean,
Anthony's my
you did
first
too.
born. Yeah,
so
I mean,
you kind of wanted to go through that. Where my second child was like, whatever.
Well, I think
like,
our
love him too,
ex-wives would
but-
agree that we're, as my ex-wife told me, great father, shitty husband.
Oh yeah,
And shitty husband meaning that instead of being here and being with your family, you're at your restaurant, you're at George's place on your hands and knees at 1:30 in the morning, scrubbing the grout with a toothbrush. That was more important to me. I'm sorry. And that's the truth. So this is where the sickness
is.
comes in. And I'm sure
Well,
a lot
it's
of people will disagree with that, but whatever it takes to succeed,
Yeah,
whatever it takes, somebody has to break the wheel in the family.
yeah.
You guys that are sitting here with me, you have to break the wheel. And if it was easy, everybody would do it, but they can't.
And it's
I'm
not for
sorry.
everyone. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
definitely
I'm
not
so
for
sorry.
everybody.
It's the truth. It's a lot. Are you stressed out right now?
Oh,
Wait,
let it go, Matt Smith. Let it
Go
go.
get paddled
Let
through
it
this.
go.
Does it have to be this? Does it have to be this hard?
That's what she said.
harder the better.
I thought right into it.
Yes, you did.
But don't you feel the stress now of the newborn, like Nico said, that, you know what? It's a lot. It's a lot. The newborn baby. I remember the newborn baby smell in the house of
Smell like
diapers
popcorn.
and shit. And
It's like popcorn.
Right.
Yeah.
the truth is, the moms usually do all the work. I feel like I was useless as a
Well, when they're-
father when they're newborns.
Yeah.
I feel like I
You
was
can't do
useless.
anything,
Yeah, useless, horrible.
You just got to sit there and whatever you can. Whatever you can do for them to make their lives easier at nighttime and then at 2:00 in the morning or 4 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah, you just got to suck it up and deal with it. Like
Okay.
I'll put my boob out, like, hey, suck on this. And he's like, nah, I'm good. What?
But the whole thing that he's saying is that you're sacrificing a lot of time with your kids in the early ages of life. And like I said, your wives are going crazy because they're with the baby all day. They might have a second job, but then they also have to take care of the baby at night because you have to get up, crack acid dawn, and do the whole entire day again. But you're doing it for later where you don't have to work as hard. You can be there more. You know what I'm saying? You can create so much more value that your kids can go to a good college.
Yeah, that's
Your
what I'm trying to
wife
do right
can
now.
have
But you don't want to
nice-
miss the moments in between as well.
I know, but there's a balance.
but as
There's
long
a
as-
balance, but what's
as
more
long as
is
you're raised
Raised by a
always
single
more.
mom, it's,
I promise you, Matt Smith, I promise you, if you sacrifice the next 10 years, when your kids look at you and say, I want to go to this school, or I need help with buying my first house, or I need help with a car, okay? You want to be the yes guy then.
Can you
okay.
pay for my therapy, Dad?
Whoa. What the?
Matt Smith
Yes.
just went to a very dark place,
Hey, this is therapy session with Fresh on Punk.
but raised by a single mom, correct?
Yeah.
Struggle?
Oh yeah.
Would you say the struggle is
5
real?
kids? Yeah.
God bless
I
her.
mean,
But I never thought I missed out on too much because she was such a super parent. But and then I had to be kind of dad. Baby on the hip, one in the hand, one my helper,
Yeah.
rambunctious one. Yeah.
Your mom's name?
D.
D?
Yeah.
Salute, D. Hardcore.
She is.
Badass.
She is.
Yeah.
I was going to say a joke, but it's mom, so. Love you, D.
D.
I was thinking the same joke in my
Yeah.
That's what I'm with 4 guys.
So
and
how
one
do
D.
we educate everybody, and what's the right advice? Is there a right or wrong
There's
answer when
never-
it comes to?
Yeah, you have to find the balance.
You just find a balance and you make it work. But it's like you make it work with your significant other, your partner, whatever it is, when
Yeah.
it comes to it. Because like how it worked with me is like I would be up. I'm a morning person. I'm morning.
You are a morning
and I'll
person.
get up at 5 a.m. and I'll be with him, whatever it needed to be. And then she'll get up at 7:38 and then I'll go to work. And as long as I get this, like at the time when he was growing up, I saw him in the morning, I saw him in the afternoon, I saw him at night. That's all I needed. But I made sure I find it. And I still did.
You have to segue into the fact that it's not just about the children anymore. It's also about your family, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever, because now you're also taking time away from them. You're putting them in a situation, but you're also taking time away from them. So yeah, you may be getting up with the baby at whatever time and doing it in the afternoon and sometime at night, but then you're still not giving enough focus on her, which causes her to, trickle down to stress, anxiety. This is not what I signed up for type of scenario.
Well,
and that causes
Where do
problems
you
as
want to?
well.
Where do you want to? But then, does your restaurant struggle? Does your business struggle? Like you have to find a happy medium somewhere.
You have to find, it has to be a balance.
Nobody
And-
ever gets successful finding a happy medium. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I shouldn't be sitting in on this conversation.
No, you should.
But I'm
because-
completely far left, progressive. I'm
So what was
sorry, my
your
love, sunshine. But
find
even though I don't
balance?
have one, and I don't want one because I don't know, this is more important.
Well-
and I don't want to find balance. I want to be successful.
Yeah, but
I want to be. Is everybody watching? Do they own a business? Everybody listening, do they own a business? No, they're trying to find a way to get in. Okay.
That's what she said. Or no, I'm sorry. That's
And
what he
on
said.
that,
And do they all know how to get in? How do you get? That's what I know. That's right.
I was gonna say a little bit of spit and spank.
But this is, I think it's a great debate,
But
and
it's-
I don't think there's a right or wrong answer.
But
I just think there's
we have
different
four
opinions.
different guys that have four different opinions that are going through four different things, though.
It's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
beautiful thing.
You are divorced. You're just living your life right now. Dick's out having fun with your crazy hair. You're recently just newly married again. Your two sons are
20 and 17.
yeah, so they're on their way to college as well. You're brand new to restaurateur. You're a year and a half in. You're taking over a new business as well, and you have a 5-month-old. I'm 5 years in. I have a 5-year-old and a 17-year-old that's about to go to her second year in college. We're all different, but guess what? They all succeed. Right?
Yeah,
All of our kids succeeded.
But hear me out on this one. Divorced. Not divorced. Because
Not
you're still early in
married.
the stages. Well, you know what I'm saying. You have an incredible supportive wife that is there leading you and, guiding you and helping you every step of the way that understands it more.
I
A lot
guide
of
her
the
too.
wives out there don't. They don't understand it. They're like, well, where's the time for me? I need more affection. I need more this, that, and everything else, which they should be able to get later. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just letting you know that that's out there.
I think your significant other should know what they're getting into.
Well,
Correct.
yeah, I have to.
But-
I mean, do they? I mean, that's a whole different one, though. I mean,
Yeah.
If,
when it
Don't
comes
if
you
they
love when
need help,
somebody asks
if the
you, what do you
restaurant
do?
needs me
Yeah.
and you want to cuddle on the couch, and I get that call, I gotta go.
I mean,
I gotta go.
I mean, Jenny is prime example. Like now she's into a year into her business. Now we're opening up another restaurant from scratch.
Jenny is Georgie's baby
Whoa.
mama.
I'm not your son. Don't call me Georgie.
Sorry.
I'm not going to call you daddy. All right. We're not even there yet. Take me on a
Shout
date
out to
first.
Jenny. F***ing gangster. She is a gangster.
She is gangster.
She's Jenny
Straight
from
up.
the block. Used
Right.
to have a little, but now she has George. So it's perfect. But now I can sit back and be home a little more because I went through that for the first 5 years. Now she's going crazy. I know she hates it because she's got to run to the restaurant in the morning. She's got to cover the cook that's not there, or the dishwasher that didn't show up, or the server that's too hungover.
Right.
So now it's kind of like roles reverse. So I'm like, all right, see you, have fun, deuces. Let's go play outside, and then she's outside working. It would suck me before, but now I get to be relaxed. But now it sucks for her a little bit because now he's at that age where it's like, all right, well, he's 5 now.
Seen George relax.
I've never seen George relax. Yeah. Matt Smith, what do you think?
It's relaxed. Have you seen his dog?
Matt Smith, what do you
when
think?
it comes to the door, he's having convulsions.
Whoa, don't be talking to my dog on camera.
Whoa. Did you get anything out of this conversation? Because I hope our viewers got something out of this because you know what? We're all split on the topic. But Matt Smith, you're the youngest and you have the youngest son. So how you feeling moving forward?
Dick's out, buddy. Here we go.
What are you going to do? You going to spend more time with your son or are you going to get to work?
Bring him to work. Strap him to me.
Good
you
answer.
go.
And that's the restaurant
There you
punk
go.
answer. Restaurant punk. You too?
I'll slap you too, you little bitch.
Call him daddy.
I'm Yianni.
I'm George.
Matt Smith.
Nikos.
Restaurant punk. Ow!
Out.
Out.